How's it feel to have the number 9 on the back?
It's just an ordinary game, I guess. So I've got big shoes to fill, obviously, but I'm just going to go out there and play my own game, and hopefully I can do Cameron and Harry proud. So yeah, excited.
Well, there is I suppose a lot of expectation because of who's filled that role for so long. How are you going to cope with that?
Nah, I guess I've played rugby league all my life. I don't really go out there trying to impress anyone. I just go out there and compete and do my best, and that's why I'm in the team, and that's why Bowser selects me for the last 3 years. So that's all I'm going to do when I get out there, and hopefully the rest works itself out. But all I've got to do is go out and do my job, compete on everything, and I should be fine.
We've got a couple of games to nail down the spot.
Oh, well, the spot's open for grabs, and I get the first shot at it, so I'm going to look to do my best, and if not, that's what happens. But I'm sure we'll be fine with the players I've got around me, and I'm sure everyone will be able to lift, so yeah, it should be sweet.
Do you enjoy the competition for the spot with Harry?
Yeah, well, it's pretty fun because me and Harry are real close mates, and obviously we like to push each other's buttons and stuff, and that's what it's about at Melbourne Storm. I mean, everyone's competing for a spot. It's hard to get on the bench these days at the Melbourne Storm, so yeah, it's what drives us to be better, and it's what drives the team to be better, and what drives the club to be better. So it's always good to have competition and keep someone on your toes, and I enjoy having it, and I'm very fortunate that I get to do it with a friend. So yeah.
Now I've got to ask because this is like trying to get at the CIA or something. But Cameron Munster joked yesterday that Cam Smith's going to be back at the Melbourne Storm this year. Do you got any idea what he's doing?
Well, he was training with us the other day, so I don't know what that means. Maybe he's making a return, but yeah, he tried to sell me his golf clubs the other day, so
okay.
I don't know what he's doing.
What was the Cameron Smith that trained? Was it some bloke off the street, was it?
He was wearing a face mask and he had red gloves, so you take it as you will. Yeah, I saw that Tino said that he was training at the Titans yesterday, so he's getting around.
Well, Cam Munster also said that he's been told to shed some weight. Is that a message to all the group because the game might be faster this year?
No, I think it's just because Cameron Munster's fat. I don't think it's got anything to do with the game. I think it's just Cameron's looking a bit porky at the moment.
That's great. So big game against South Sydney next week. Be great to have some fans in here.
Yeah, I'm really excited to play against him because I watch Fox League a lot, and all the experts are choosing them to win the comp and saying they're going to do their best for Wayne Bennett. So obviously it's awesome for me to be able to start against I guess what everyone's expecting the best team in the comp to be. So I'm really looking forward to it, and it'd be good to go against the Australian hooker as well, considering the World Cup might be coming up. So I hope I don't put too much pressure on myself, but I'm looking forward to the challenge.
And what about the group in general? You always seem to be written off, and yet you seem to go okay every year. What about the challenge of going back to back?
Yeah, well, Bowser's already spoken to us. We don't really want to touch on back to back. I mean, we've got to focus on the first game, to be quite honest. And we got this record that Bowser said. I think it's like 18 or 19 years straight we've won the round one game. So I think we just focus on the week ahead of us, and back to back. We'll focus on that if it comes about.
Brendan, those 2 games we played here last year were both with no fans. What was that experience like?
I didn't play in those games.
You didn't play in those?
I broke my cheekbone, so I don't know what it was like. But from what the boys say, it's a real weird feeling, and it's not something I would like to do. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because I'm kind of an energy player and I feed off the fans and stuff. So I'm looking forward to having 50%. Hopefully later down the track we can get up to 75. And I sort of feed off everyone's energy, and I love disappointing people when I'm at an away game. So. I hope we don't lose the crowds anytime soon.
You mentioned training the other day. You had Billy Slater and Cooper Cronk come down as well.
Yeah.
Like having Cooper back?
It's like poetry in motion watching them two talk, about rugby league, and it's very special for him to come, even though I hate him for 18, 19. But that's just how good he is, and having him come and talk to us is always special, and especially when you get Billy Slater as well. And Billy comes in quite a lot. And he, just listening to him, he knows so much about the game, and just Cooper Cronk just knows the subtleties of the game, like where your hips got to watch and like just things you would never ever think about. That's what he talks about, and so really grateful that could play alongside them in my debut, and that they're still helping the club is awesome.
And just going back to the trial again, Paps had the goal kicking boots. You didn't put your hand up to take the goal kick?
Nah, I don't want to ruin Paps' ego with the the goal kicking boots. I'm already trying to copy his mullet, so I don't want to copy him too much. But if I have to kick, I will kick, and I will do a good job. Belzer.
And obviously he's coming off the Clive Churchill medal. How's he looking in the pre-season?
Yeah, Paps is looking better than ever. I'm super excited. He's one of my favourite players to play aside Ryan, because he's tough as a $2 steak, and he'll just put his body on the line, and he's fit as hell. Like he will never stop, and he'll never stop competing. And he's one of my favourite players to play alongside. And he got my respect when he played in the ruck for the first year of his career. So anyone that can do that at 77 kilos can have my respect.
Excellent. Thank
Good
you,
on you,
Brandon.
Brandon.